As game on here, and the kick-off goes down towards the 22, taken cleanly by Old Boys there, brought into a tackle. Now they're setting up, not looking to kick downfield through Cooper, has it in ball in hand inside the 22, taken back though. He has taken back, and the flag will go up. One of the referees from the junior match this morning up on the number 2 field. It'll be 2 metres inside Old Boys 22. Good afternoon to Jesse Head, who's watching. Sorry to hear, mate, that you have COVID and weren't able to referee this season. I know you enjoy your refereeing. The line-out throw goes down to the number 5, Barry Rhodes, the skipper. Now through the hands of the backs. Chan Singh has it, crashes at a metre inside the 22. They'll come right. A couple of numbers out here. Little dummy in goes to Brody Taylor. Taylor all by himself. He's got fitness out front him. Fitness to score. Opening try goes to Morrinsville. Well, Brody Taylor had Sean Richardson outside him, decided not to use him and just started to go wide, threw it out to fitness, and first try of the match takes place. 5-0 Morrinsville lead. Conversion unsuccessful. Score remains 5-0, Morrinsville lead. Early strike, 3 minutes into the game from the home side. Down towards the skipper Barry Rhodes there. It's just updating the scoreboard there, sorry folks. Drawn up towards it, now about 13 metres inside their own half. Singh has it, throws it out to the centre, Richardson, boots it downfield, it's going to go out to touch. And second kick in general play, one from each side, is Kyle Marsh look to take it quickly, decides against it though. Conditions overhead's pretty good, a little bit of cloud around but no chance of rain. Jumpers there, Jake Houston claims it off the top, gives it to his halfback. Cooper has it, little short ball there to Gallery, number 7. It's a great competition, the 85s helps the smaller players get involved. Now Dean Silver has it. 20 games for the Hamilton Old Boys. Some of the kids around, floating around, interested in the live stream. Just go a little bit sideways currently as the Old Boys, but they'll pick and go now. 12 metres inside, and it's going to be a penalty one there. And number 10, was it? Number 12. Chan Singh over the ball, claiming the penalty. Not releasing in the tackle. It all rights to it. And of course, as we watch Super Rugby now, you know, the first player arriving is allowed to it as long as the ruck hasn't formed, but he's also got to stay on his feet, everything else. Throw there, one by Morrinsville. Taylor has it. Oh, a bit of a juggle. Might have been the number 8 there. Michael Holly has knocked it on. The Old Boys have it. There with Corin Marsh offloading in the tackle. Getting up inside Morrinsville's half. Here is Campbell. They'll go right. Oh, it's a good thumping tackle. There by the number 1, Simon Sear. Does a bit of camera work himself. Morrinsville trying to blow over and win it. They won't. Yes, they will. They'll get a penalty. And second one in this match for not releasing. Bit of a frenetic start to this game already. And the penalty kick finding touch about 13 metres inside the half. Inside Old Boys half. This is Gary Mills doing the throw and giving a little bit of luck to the ladies on the sideline who couldn't quite catch the ball cleanly. And Mills' throw is a little bit crooked. It's been knocked on though. Old Boys will clean up. That goes out right. Finding Gallery again, who's been hectic on his debut for the Wolfpack. Cooper has it. He punts it downfield. This one's definitely not going to go into touch on the full, but it's cleaned up there by Rossiter. Rossiter has it, but he's been met by a couple of good tackles. Now it's there for Taylor. Taylor shuffles it off to Atkinson. And it's a head high. It's been claimed. And the touch penalty hasn't found touch. It's cleaned up there by the left hand wing of Hart. They'll go right. There with Hewson, offloading to 6. He's just offloading himself. Cleaned up in the end by Old Boys. 12 metres inside their own half. Halfback looking to go right. Therefore Hewson again. He's caught in a good tackle by Hollier. The ball goes over keeper's head. Even with here, he wouldn't be able to catch that. Marsh has it. Marsh breaking out of a couple of tackles. Marsh with one beat. He's got a couple of players supporting. So he goes in behind and still in play. And Morrinsville will turned it over. They've got the ball far side. Ball comes back to Taylor and Taylor just goes low on the ground. Cleaned up there by the Old Boys. 15 metres inside their own half. Hutt has it. Fires it off to Gallery. Gallery with a little show and go. Quarter metre short of the halfway line. Comes out to the lock. Haberfield fires it back right hand side. Never seen him throw a cricket ball like that in the past. Ball goes over the halfway line. Old Boys still in that position. Simmons has it. Gives it off to fire bend. Sits there. Metre inside Morrinsville's half, but Morrinsville turned it over once more. And it's a little knock on there from Andre Wilson. Settle things down. Frenetic start to this match already. Eight minutes gone, first half. First scrum of the match, Old Boys have it. Morrinsville got a big push and can only go a metre and a half these days. Break off there from Sean Johnson, not the Warriors player, don't worry. There for Simmons. Cooper fires it back inside to Hewson. Loves with the ball in hand at the moment. Haverfield has it. Looks to pass, decides to go himself. And then he plays for Marist Suburbs Cricket in the C grade. Sponsored by Bev's Broadcasting. Had to get that out there. They'll go right with Simmons. Fire bend breaks out of one. Brought down with a second good tackle there from Taylor. They'll come left now. Little juggle from Johnson. Hot ball from the ground. Cooper. Takes off one. Ball goes backwards though. Cleaned up. With Hart now with Hewson again. Hewson finds himself on the wing. But he's brought into touch. 13 metres inside Morrinsville's half. Mills with his second throw. Man who plays last man stands cricket for the Golden Ducks, which is a Morrinsville based side. Finds his cricket counterpart Rhodes. Little juggle there in the back line. Cleaned up though. Fine. They're going backwards a little bit. Taylor has it. Fires it off to McClelland. Ball bounces oddly as his overboard does. McClelland has his own kick. Fires it off to Sia. Sia has it. Just over halfway. Ball is sitting there. He cleaned up by Morrinsville. Rhodes fires it off to his running player inside. And penalty get coming Old Boys' way. First one of the match. It's a little bit of a push and shove going on. Not staying on the feet, the first arriving players from Morrinsville. Cooper kicks for the touch. He's going to find it. Finds touch. 12 metres inside Morrinsville's half. Old Boys haven't had too many problems with their lineouts this early. Throw goes short, therefore the halfback Simmons fires it off to Cooper. There in the back line is Moses Marr. On debut for Old Boys, one of 7 players today. And Cooper's pass might have been a little bit low, but it's been tidied up well by McClelland. And Morrinsville will have their third penalty of the match. Not retaining feet again. And the ball goes out into touch. 12 metres inside the half of Old Boys. What's going on? Seems to be... it keeps disconnecting the Wi-Fi.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Do you need my phone?
Apologies folks, we seem to be having some technical issues, and I'll try and I'm working by myself at the moment. So the throw goes down to Rhodes. And ball out there, but through the back, some good ball passing, and the ball's going to go just a tad forward right in front of me here. We might just change things up a little bit at half time and look at if that problem does continue. So the stoppage for an injury. Yeah, it's off. We've got 15 gigs. Cool. So thanks, mate. The old classic Bevin of not turning the microphone off, thinking it was off, and just muttering things. Apologies for that, folks. Seems to be a trait though, leaving the microphone on when I thought I had turned it off. Thankfully Joel and I weren't saying any cuss words under our breath. Don't forget Mother's Day next Sunday, May the 8th. What a big part of rugby, playing, spectating, administration, refereeing even. We've got a female referee this afternoon, Larissa Waterton. Joel, I've got to remember, it's Waterton these days. Funny day, 2 Watertons in 2 weeks. Refereeing. And scrum here, Morrinsville had a pretty good scrum first up. Simmons wins it back though. Goes out to number 12 for Old Boys. Tips it little through and it's going to go straight out into touch from the foot of Marsh. Gary Mills loves to tell where things are and what things are. So 13 minutes gone, first half. Morrinsville only tried the match and the points. Mills looking to go down to Rhodes at 4. Rhodes cleans it quite well. It's there for Taylor. Taylor offloads. It's good running burst there. Now there for Wilson. Taylor gives it off to Mudguard Stevenson. Man, he's in his 40s. Has his son Ronan playing as well today. And now it's off to Fitness again. Fitness brought in a good tackle. And head high is the call. It's number 1, Dean Silver. Just to confirm, sorry, Stevenson isn't playing. Got the quick call there from Lucas McIver as I'm looking at my sheet to confirm. Man of many talents is Lucas McIver. Last season he was managing the Thames Valley Swap Foxes senior side on the Saturday, driving down to Tukapa in New Plymouth for the under 85s New Zealand Barmass Cup. So it was a long weekend. He probably wouldn't have it any other way. Touch finder. 5 minutes inside Old Boys 22. Chance for Morrinsville to put some more points on the board. It goes down to Rhodes, who can't clean it up because the throw wasn't straight. And now Old Boys will have the option of the scrum or a line out. Scrum they choose. Do let us know where you're tuning in from, folks. Who you're supporting, any questions, comments, go for it. As long as they keep clean and pleasant. There for Simmons. Keeper on his right. Fires it off to his number 12, Marsh. Keeper on his right again. Has fire bend outside him. Cut out pass to Dan Watson. Dan Watson puts a little chip through. And a little scuffle for the ball. Firebeam picks it up on halfway. Tries to chip it through. It is messy up there. Old Boys end up having it. They're about 15 metres inside Morrinsville's half. They'll come left. As Moses Marr puts a hand out there. Corin Marsh comes up from the back and cleans up. There for Houston. Now Gullery. Oh, good hands there from Taratika. Oh, maybe. No, it's a penalty against Old Boys for playing it on the ground. And Morrinsville have a penalty just to calm things down a little bit. And Touchfinder's going to go in the head. It's the roof above us. And not come back. It's a bit like no ball. It's got no ball currently, as you may have just heard me tell the players. Here it comes. Coming down. Guys! There's the ball. Take it. Kids tried to take a trophy there. Knowles has the throw on halfway, goes down to the back, throws straight, taken there by the number 7. Therefore, Sagan fires it off to the 15. Now there for Rossiter. Rossiter has a bit of run and room down the left-hand side. Now they come right. Now for Carl. A couple of metres short of the 22. Atkinson has it. 16 games to his tally. The majestic Pukiko's Fitness. Love scoring tries to send Fitness. As Haverfield tries to pinch it. Can't. Little lock ball there. Now it's for Ollie Atkinson. Just over a couple of tackles. It's caught down in the end. 6 metres short of the try line. And we'll come back because there was a knock on. And Claude Piggott was playing an advantage for an offside. Brad Haberfield just been talked to. Probably just about discipline. Not the greatest reader of body language, but he doesn't seem happy. Barry Rhodes now having a bit of a talk. Hands the ball over though to Brodie Taylor. He finds touch on the 5 metre line. Sorry, it's Chan Singh that's picking for touch. 18 minutes gone, 5-0, Morrinsville lead. The under 85s competition, week 2. Morrinsville had a good win against Jenkinson last Friday night. Hamilton Old Boys had a bye, so this is their first competition game. Mills throws there to Kieran Carl. Now they get the rolling ball on. Morrinsville under 85s do love a rolling ball. They go towards the try line, and Hamilton Old Boys have done a great job there to bundle them into touch. So now defensive line out. It's pinged off and it might be pinched here. It has. Second try to Morrinsville comes away with Daniel Hainsworth. He scores his 14th game for the Morrinsville Majestic Pekekos. All over the place there. And it almost didn't look like any of the Old Boys players wanted it. All stood around and looked. You can't do that on your own try line. And Hainsworth says, thanks very much, I'll leave my second. Sing with the conversion, about 8 metres in from touch, right hand side. Clinton strikes it, looks pretty decent. Assistant referees and touch judges like it. And 12-0, Morrinsville lead, 21 minutes gone. Morrinsville players come off the field. Bit of a leg injury by the look of things. Excitement going on the grandstand. There's a bit of atmosphere. No one minds that. Cooper restart. Old Boys down towards the 22. Taken there by Rhodes. Passes inside. Mills has it. He's on his own basically. On the feet. Gets out of the tackle from Hutt. Still gets to his feet though. He wasn't held. Inside the 50 metres. Now there's a little chip coming from Taylor. Chases coming on from McClelland. Crouches around. And like to see it is a goal line dropout. Was not a bad option there from Brodie Taylor. Goal line dropout. Needs to go 5 metres. Oh, it's bubbled around. It's a knock on, and the Morrinsville players played it in front of him. So Old Boys have a penalty 6 metres out. One of those new rules this season is that a defensive team makes it dead. It's a goal line dropout instead of the usual 22. And touch finds just outside, 10 metres outside the 22. That's a new first thing I've seen Joel in the live stream. I've charged phones before, I've never charged vapes, so someone's come up and nicely asked me, and I said why not? Let's open the line out. Things just aren't going Old Boys' way at the moment, it hasn't gone straight. So just have to, Joel's trying to multitask and do about 50 things. Only 50 on a Saturday, right, Joel?
As always.
As always, yeah. It's usually about 100 in the office when you see him. Scrum here from Morrinsville, steady. Get a quick scrum here from Old Boys. Now with Singh, fires it off to McClelland. McClelland has Rossiter outside him. Rossiter beats out of a couple tackles. And Morrinsville have their third. Great passage of play once again from the Morrinsville under 85s. This is a reason why they're one of the top sides every year. They were tripped up in the semi-finals last year by the eventual winners, Fraser Tech. And they've scored their third, just good passage of play, full beats man every time. There's 17-0 kick to come. Well, it's going to be always interesting to see how Old Boys came out in their first hit out this season. Just things haven't fallen their way. The ball hasn't found their way, which led to their second try, Morrinsville's second try. Now Singh looking to convert Rossiter's try on the left-hand side. It's not a bad strike. It's not bad at all, it's over! 19-0. Morrinsville leading under 85's game. So don't currently have any other scores from any other under 85s games. Oh, this one being knocked on from Morrinsville from the restart, just outside their own 22. There for Simmons, Cooper leaves it behind. Claude Piggott says we'll go back to the first one, which was from Morrinsville off the kick-off.
I'll see if there's anything else.
Just having a look to see whether there's any other scores that's going on around the grounds today.
Just Morrinsville Bees 7-0.
Morrinsville Bees leading United Matamata Sports in the Premier B competition 7-0. Of course, the Premier A match will be live streamed on all pages just after this game. There's a 50-22 on contest, but no, the ball's bounced inside field. As Firepen picks it up, his kick doesn't really go anywhere. Claimed there by the number 13, Tom Richardson. Fires it up to Gary Mills. Reece Patterson going in close. Now they'll come right. And Brody Taylor's going to get in there for the fourth try of the game. Once again, the pressure was applied to Hamilton Old Boys, and it told. And 24-0, Morrinsville leads.
No, that's 19-0.
A league injury by the look of things. Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains 24-0 for those at home side. And the restart deep again down towards the 22, but playing there about 5 metres shy of it. Looking to come right. Gary Moles goes in low. Another come right. Singh has it from Taylor. Singh punts it downfield. Who's 50-22 is applicable here. Fairbairn has it. Little Jenkinson Jai's eyes medals. A couple of good numbers there. As I think Claude Piggott, the referee, was going to blow his penalty, but blows also, but he didn't. As Simmons has it. Standing start there for Dean Silver. Another come left, Cooper. Cooper decides to go himself. Meant a good tackle, but gets out of the tackle of Collier. And Piggott says no, or have penalty. And not releasing is the call. It's a nice touch finder from the penalty. And it's about 8 metres inside Old Boys 22. Apologies for the audio too, folks. We're just trying to deal with it. I've just seen that is playing up now. There's a rolling ball towards the 22, towards the goal line. There's going to be no commentary at the moment, folks, while I sort out that audio. Weird that no one uses shirts. Yes.
Jaden, are you off?
What did I? Oh. Apologies, folks. We've now just tripped over the camera cord.
Not missing much here. Going up for the scrum.
Now the camera's back live. Right, hopefully the sound will be a bit better now. So I've just changed microphones. No, I pulled it out. All happening here. Sorry, folks. As I've gone and pulled cords out. Bit hard when you're by yourself as number 8 breaks off from Old Boys. And it'll be penalty the way of Old Boys right on the goal line. If you are interested in live streaming and think you can do a bit of better camera work than me, please do get in touch with Bev's Broadcasting. Yeah, I'm on 32. Change it at half time. Half time, folks. We'll just turn the live stream off and see if we can sort those problems out. As the ball is one there from Old Boys on their own 22. But Morrinsville have it. Gary Moles goes with a big storming run. Love scoring tries as Gary Moles And Old Boys have left their feet at ruck time. Ball goes quickly through Haverfield from Old Boys over the 22. Now they come right, Cooper has it. Fires it off to the number 5, Houston. They'll go right again with Marsh. Marsh dummies and goes. Fires it off at the end. Now they're 10 metres inside their own half through Barlow. Nice hands there from Cooper. Up towards the halfway. As this penalty is going to go against Mudguard Stevenson. Being offside. As Marsh goes quickly up towards the 10 metre line, Morrinsville territory. They'll come left. Therefore, Moses Marr. 12 metres inside Morrinsville's half now. Haverfield takes a short pass on a bit of a trot. They'll come right with Silver. Now Cooper has it. Tackles are being made currently by Morrinsville. Metre short of the 22. Tahatika now, Haverfield. Gets more of a run up than he did before. Morrinsville and Hunting can't get it. They'll come right with Barlow. Now Cooper's off to Hart with Marr. And it's been knocked on the tackle. Old Boys defense, Morrinsville's defence managed to tell in the end. Old Boys looked to go wide and just couldn't find a hole.
You changed it to 32, so...
So 36 minutes gone first half here. $24-0. As I said, we are aware there is some technical issues that we will end the live stream, start it back up wherever, either on Waikato Rugby, Bev's Broadcasting or Morrinsville Rugby Facebook pages. It'll be on. You can watch it on all those 3 pages, I should say, not one of them. $24-0. So 3 minutes before half time. Ball is there for Wilson. Finds Taylor. Taylor offloads it to Richardson. 15 metres inside their own half at the moment, Morrinsville. Just trying to set something up here. As Old Boys players are dropping back. It's a bit messy, going nowhere, and there'll be a penalty. Playing the ball on the ground is the call. And the touch will just go outside me, hit me, right? You were supposed to catch that. And the flag goes up about 3 metres inside the Old Boys half. Great day here at Campbell Park. Ball comes out to Taylor now. It's off the top of the line out. Comes left. Collected there by Richardson. Richardson looking for some support carriers. As number 7 for Old Boys Scullery goes in looking for it. Sia left, leaves it behind. Mills cleans it up. An advantage coming the way of Morrinsville. As Taylor has it. Call goes out for BT. Now there for Stevenson. Can't miss him with his grey beard and headgear. Now they'll come left. An advantage as Old Boys were just up too quick there. As ball fired out the back, left behind by McClelland. And an offside call against the Old Boys' backs. Alright, seems as though the audio's better. We do apologise for these folks. So put up on the Bev's broadcasting page, we're not Sky. This is a community thing, it's not about money. Although, you know, if you are looking 887 Matthew Cooper this week, who's been appointed in New Zealand Rugby Union Vice President. So big ups to him, the man, one of the famous men from Mululand. Ball goes into the 22 from the start and taken there by Mills. Has it at the halfback now. Mudguard Stevenson has it, and in his 40s. As Old Boys going to win a penalty. Well done there to the number 7 for Old Boys, Josh Gullery. He's been having a fantastic game for the Black and Reds. Probably be shot around here if you say red and blacks. Chance to get some more metres, get into a big attacking position for Old Boys. Cooper's throw finds touch, kick finds touch 10 metres out from the try line. Throw here from Old Boys. Can I find a target? No, I can't see it. Cleans up at the back of the line out. Morris will have it on the 22. Now it's come out Old Boys. Way, it's all over the place. Therefore, Peterson. Peterson with the blonde hair goes storming run. 15 metres inside their own half, Morrinsville. Ball comes out to Taylor. Now it's therefore Hoyer, and ball is just ping-ponging all over the place. Chan Singh gets thrown on the ball. Mudguard Stevenson shows his experience, managing to catch it well. As Jenkinson in there does some work. Mills now shows him goes. He's not going to pass it, he's too strong of a ball runner. It's a good boot here from Richardson. Looking for the 50-22, can't get it though. Cleaned up by Forabend. Gets out of a couple of tackles. Now taken to ground on halfway. Morrinsville still a player down. Now it's out to the left-hand wing for Old Boys Hut. A couple of substitutions warming up for Morrinsville. Ball comes out the back from Barlow. Cleaned up by Mudguard Stevenson, who's all over the place. Here's Morrinsville trying to get too many players on the field. Now they've cleaned it up. There for Richardson. Now with Rossiter. As Claude Piggott says we'll take some time off as there's a player who can't move very close to where play is. Safety first. So just see one of the Morrinsville player being carried off. Sean Johnson there in the foreground does some stretches. Kieran Carl, the man with a bit of a leg injury there.
Go Kelsey!
Kelsey Chalmers onto the field for Morrinsville. Now it's turned off.
What's turned off?
My Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi or the...
No, power's on.
Oh.
Yep, I'll use your phone.
You know how to set up the.
Do you need to plug in as well? Not going to call it.
I'll see. Just worry about filming and I'll tell you what I need when I need it. Oh, now I'm back again. What do I do? None of the Wi-Fi's back.
Oh, it's back now? Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I said that, but I think I said it to myself. I'm still recording it though.
Oh, that's all good.
That shadow is so dark.
You kind of ruined our VO. We gave, you know what Commentator Sports, the VO camera. So it's the automatic one.
Oh, yeah.
As the shadow of the grandstand crept across, it turned all the last 20 minutes of the game into complete white. Because everybody that was in the shadows, we were all good, but then when it went out to the outside, it's just white colours.
Awesome. What is it? What are those Vimeos like?
So we're just playing around with it at the moment. It takes about 24 hours for the AI to manoeuvre and follow the game.
Don't know what Brad was saying he wanted to look at. Trust him to yell out something saying, can we go upstairs? So I went to school with the Morrinsville captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old boys captain I've played cricket against and kind of with, not that I've ever played Maris Seas, but right, I'm recording again. I don't want it to go live, that one. Maybe if I do it from Bev's broadcasting. Oh, I need to show you how to download videos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna remember.
It has changed.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't find it the other day. It was like I was going through Creator Studio and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
no, it is through Creator Studio.
Usually you went into the post and you can edit it or download
Yeah.
and standard or HD.
Oh, what's... Where's Morrinsville gone? Oh, I can't do it because it's... Oh, I'll just do it here and get it going. Right, don't need to worry about the...
I don't know which one's which.
You telling me as a commentator? Because I mean at one point he's blowing his whistle. Well, no, he's not. Lucas, there's a new live that I can't do to Morrinsville coming up very soon. There's a new live video coming up very soon that I can't do straight to. Alright, apologies for the problems, folks. All you've done is missed a Hamilton Old Boys try. I will get that try up a bit later on. As it's actually converted as well, so it's 24-7. It's now Morrinsville inside the Hamilton Old Boys half. Mills gives it off to Peterson. Peterson brought down a good tackle. See ya now. Tackle. He'll go right. This has got no room left. Stevenson. There for the number 21. Pizzini. Pizzini breaks through a hole. Now's a great pass. Off the mudguard. Stevenson and the old timers in. Just as we get the live stream back up, Morrinsville have scored. 29-7 kick to come. Well, Pizzini opened up the game, split the Hamilton Old Boys defence, and scored it under the posts. And Chan Singh will add the extra two, 31-7. So in his 70th game, Mudguard Stevenson has 3 tries to him. Wasn't gifted either. It's great support play. Sorry, Joel, you got 31-7, haven't you?
31-7, yes I am, and the scoreboard up there's got 31-7.
Everyone's got 31-7, cool. I'm glad, I keep forgetting they do have a scoreboard here these days. Barry Rhodes has taken off his head tape, takes it, gives it off to the try scorer Stevenson. Stevenson on another run! You can hear the crowd go, he's up on halfway. He's in his 40s, this is what's great about under 85s. Rhodes has it. Then off to Richardson. Now off to Pizzini. Now to Fitness. Bundled into touch. Wow, some quick ball play there from Morrinsville. But Hamilton Old Boys managed just to push them out at the right time. Don't forget, we'll have the Premier A's match between Morrinsville and United Matamata Sports coming up, kick-off at 2:45. That will be on a different stream where you're watching this game from, and also on the United Matamata Sports page. As Sam Fitness makes way for Barden Walker. Just seems to be holding his hand a little. May have copped one on the tackle. Fire siren goes. You know you're in the country when you can hear a good old fire siren. Time's back on. A good afternoon to Larissa Willerton, who'll be in charge of the Premier A's match. Congrats, Larissa, on your wedding a few weeks ago. I said that to your husband last week. Get this out to you today. Now, ball's out there to Cooper. Oh, it's charged down from Chan Singh. Play on is the call. Old Boys have cleaned it up. There for Gullery. Had a quite a second half compared to his first. All sorts of comments coming from the grandstand. It's country rugby after all. Simmons has it, fires it off to Tahatika, and there's been a little knock on at halfback. So Morris will have a scrum 3 metres outside Old Boys 22. Joel's using his magnificent athleticism, jumping between, making sure we've got power or not. Morris will have it. Now it's being fired around on the wraparound. Now it's there for Chaz Rossiter, is it? No. Richardson takes it himself. Calls coming from behind the grandstand here about around the neck, but Old Boys have turned this ball over. Now they come left. Cooper has it. Oh, shrugs off one. Can't get out of a second. About only 5 metres out from their own line now is Old Boys. And now the click comes down. And it'll be a line out just on the 22 of Old Boys. They just can't get out of their territory at the moment. Morris will claim their line out to Rhodes. And a quick ball off. Gary Mills going in. Is he? He is. Gary Mills gets his second of the game. And his 47th try for the Majestic Pukekos, and they're on the board again. 36-7, kick to come. Sorry, mate. Conversion is away to the right, and over Midgard Stevenson. Afternoon, Midgard. Well done on that try, mate. Even Lucas says I think it was about your third for your career.
Yeah, third in about 70 games, so I'm keeping the average around about 20.
What does it mean to the likes of you in your 40s? I'll keep it nice and say 40s. To be able to still play under 85s.
Oh no, it's good. It keeps me young. The mind is willing, the body's not always. But this team's a great environment, and that's what makes it possible. So
Roden's not here today, but what?
Someone had it on their bucket list. You know, it's a dream come true. I really love it, and he's a great player. So if I can play with my son, that's fantastic.
Midgard Stevenson, he's been a knock on. As stated there, he's played 70 games, 3 tries in his. One of the living legends of under 85s rugby. So first real scrum of this second half. So we've gone to golden oldies. Now it comes out for here for the backs. Now it's there with Campbell on debut. Now keeper has it, gives it off to Houston, who's met in a good tackle. Now they come left, Haverfield having to juggle with it like he does with the cricket ball. Looks as though Hutt's having to play halfback. Wearing number 11, he's done that a couple of times. Fairabend has it. Oh, a little bit of left behind. Oh, big tackle coming in from the Morrinsville side. Looks as though it was Kelsey Chambers making that tackle. They come right, Fairabend on a standing start. Takes it back into traffic. They come right, Cooper. There with Campbell on the bounce. Now it's here for Watson. The spin it left. Cooper has it. Now with the number 1, Dean Silver, in his 21st game for the Wolfbacks. Go left Hutt. Cooper. There for Marsh. Marsh with a little tip over the top. What was there is the fullback McClelland had it covered quite well, and he just boots it downfield. Not going to find touch though. Now Watson has it. Watson will return the kick, but Singh covering it quite well inside his own 22, and he says let's settle things down with a line out about 30 metres out from their own line from Morrinsville. Barlow with a line out throw down to the back. It's claimed by Mills. Lucas McIver looks keen on that one, so he was calling that happening for his side. Now therefore, Walker, chip and chase, coming up. Oh, it's been taken well by Watson. On the halfway line. Hutt still playing halfback. Cooper, miss out pass. On the bounce, it's been cleaned up there by Keegan Coma. Now chip through into the 22. A little bit of a step around. And still there with the number 20. No, 2. And on the 22, on their own 22, Morrinsville. Little chip, little short pass there. Trying to make some metres. 15 minutes to go in the game. Simon Sear has it. And off the base of the mark. He's on his own at the moment, looking for his options. Little chip through. Now it's going to be there finally. Jenkinson chasing us. No, it's not. It's going to be Chaz Rossiter who leaves the ball behind. Cleaned up by Jenkinson who's on his own. And Old Boys will win the penalty for not releasing. Old Boys go quickly. Cooper has it. Now therefore, Silver. 5 metres outside the 22. And Morrinsville have actually turned this over. Now there with Pizzini. "23 metres short of the line. Cleaned up by Rossiter. Gary Mills off the back of the ruck. Goes blind. On the 22 now, Morrinsville. There with Dowell. Tyler Dowell with a good strumming run. Gets close. Simon Sear goes on one knee to take the ball. There with Barry Rhodes. And it's been knocked on. Hectic 85's rugby. 85's rugby at its best. Old Boys still playing in the game. And have done well not to make the scoreline blow out like it has. That it hasn't. As Tom goes off for an injury. I might try your phone.
Yep.
The Prem's match, because this is just
dropping in and out, is it?
yeah. Oh, the signal's crap too. Right, we're back. That's it. Right hand side for Sia. Sia tries to beat his man and can't. They're about 10 metres out from the try line. Now, it's been dropped there from Barton Walker. And Hamilton Old Boys will have a scrum. Last 10 minutes being a little bit scrappy here. Campbell Park. Don't forget, we'll bring you action of the Premier A competition, which hopefully will be on a better stream than this one has been today. We do apologise. 2:45, home side Morrinsville taking on United Matamata Sports. Park fires it back to Cooper, who's deep in the pocket and almost found touch, has it? No, it hasn't. Walker leaves it behind, but he's still on play. McClellan has it. McClellan with a chip over the top. Foot race on. Can Fairbairn get it? Yes, he can. Oh, great tackle though from McClellan. Fairbairn releases it and gets to his feet. Morrinsville in hunting for it. They may have turned this over. No, Old Boys have still got the ball. Still trying to go up the middle though, Old Boys. And Morrinsville win the penalty. Just too many players off their feet at the moment. And Morrinsville set a scrum down, Golden Oldies, so why not 5 metres short. One and a half metres push that's been trialled this year. Doesn't apply when you're 5 metres out like this. But as I said, Golden Oldies scrum. So you can't, no weight, win your own ball. All those stuff that I'm sure if you followed rugby for long enough, you'll know. Don't forget, with the live stream of the Premier A's match, it will be on a different stream. Gary Mills breaks off. Can't get a hat trick today with that play. Still going in short with the small numbers. I was going to say big boys, but not when you've got to be under 85 kilos. And it's going to be a penalty against Morrinsville. Not sure, quite sure what it's for. It's for head high, maybe. Old Boys might have turned that ball over, and Morrinsville being penalised there for it. As Cooper looks to find touch. He can, as Taz Rossiter's hands lets him down at the time. Gives himself a bit of a shake of the head, but it was a rough bounce. He was back for a deeper kick than that. So Old Boys will have a throw, 3 metres outside. Old Boys outside their own 22. The ball's been deemed to be knocked out, knocked forward and then into touch, so they had the option, and they've chosen the scrum. Scrum's just outside the own 22. Cooper throws it off to his 12, Kyron Marsh, who has it. 13 metres inside their own half now. Cooper gives it off to Tahatika. Little flick pass back to Cooper. Hot potato at the moment. As Comber has it. Now they'll go left. Haverfield tries a little dainty duck. dainty sidestep, doesn't fool anyone. Has some very loose passing out to Simmons there. They'll come right, Tahatika. Alex Barlow, sorry. Now there for Dan Watson, who's playing first receiver. Penalty advantage coming the way of Old Boys. Just little top passes as Barlow getting involved again. Now Hewson brought to ground. They've gone backwards, Old Boys. Cooper decides to go for a run himself. They come left. Another advantage being played way of Morrinsville, way of Old Boys. And advantage over. No, it's not. They will come back for the penalty advantage. It's an offside call against Morrinsville, and chance for Old Boys to make up some metres with around 5 minutes left in this match. Morrinsville lead currently in the Premier B competition, up on the next field to us against United Matamata Sports. As Old Boys has it, running it inside the 22. Watson, keeper breaking out. Now there for Ma. Had a pretty decent debut for the Wolfpack. Being fired round. Left behind as Bevin has it. And brought in a tackle. Yep, that's what Claude Piggott says. Not released. I think Bevin just got a bit confident on that, knew it himself. And Morrinsville will call a scrum. Hopefully you can join us for the Premier A's match. Will be live streamed. Bev's broadcasting. Waikato Rugby, Morrinsville and United Matamata Sports Facebook pages. Plenty of ways to watch it. That kickoff is at 2:45. We'll be live just before that. Ball there with Rosanini. There with Richardson. Fires it back to Jenkinson. 10 metres inside Old Boys half. Little chip over the top there from Chan Singh. It's a big race coming on from the number 20. And cleaned up, and he'll take it under the posts. And Morrinsville have another one. Is it number 20?
Yes, replacement number 20.
So with a couple of minutes left, 41-7. So Old Boys trudge back to the posts. It's taken quickly by Singh. And there isn't a couple of minutes left. That is all over. And Morrinsville have won this one 43-7. As I've just seen in the Bees game that Morrinsville have just scored and probably win that one in the end as well. My name's Bevin Jenkinson. Thanks for staying tuned throughout the issues. Tune back very shortly on a new link. We will have Premier A match of the Waikato Draft competition between United Matamata Sports, who have travelled over to play Morrinsville.